Why is my stupid mic on? Hold on. Hold on.
MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball brings us to the great state of Florida and Marlins Park in Miami. Tonight, it's the home opener for this new season between the Chicago Cubs and the Washington Nationals. Who's going to win the battle between these two? We'll see next. Dexter Fowler swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. Barely able to make contact, down 0-2 now. Two-strike pitch is chopped foul at the plate, and will do it again. And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game. At the plate, Jason Heyward, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Oh, and he looks like he's swinging a garden hose out there as this is cut on and missed for strike one.
That first pitch is going to be key all night long. If he gets ahead early with the fastball, that's when he can get tough to figure out, especially with the arsenal that he has.
Taylor will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning.
Batting third,
Chris Bryant gets his first opportunity now in the top of the first with nobody on. Scherzer looks in. Here's the first pitch. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
And for a starter, he has one of the better fastballs you're going to see. That one at 95.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Taylor is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Michael Taylor comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Washington, left fielder, Michael Taylor.
Up and in for ball one. Swing and a miss, 1-1. Hit hard on the ground to second. Taken in by Zobrist. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Stepping in, Ben Revere. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Into the windup and the pitch. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Hayward has a read on it. 2 gone. Anthony Rendon gets his first cuts now. The bases are empty, and there are 2 away here in the opening frame.
Yeah, nothing doing so far here. He kind of needs to put up a tough at-bat right here just to make this guy work a little bit.
Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. Now the 0-1 is swung on and lifted out to straightaway center field. Will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Anthony Rizzo makes his way to the plate. He'll get us started here in the top of the second.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with one swing of the bat because you know he has big-time power.
Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. Taylor is there, and he's got it, and it's a first pitch out to begin the second. Now to the plate, Ben Zobrist, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
And you know, guys, he's not quite as successful when he's batting left-handed in general. He tends to have more success from the other side.
First pitch is a changeup high, ball one. And he couldn't lay off there as he offers it a pitch in the dirt, and the count comes even now at 1-1.
You talk about tying a guy up. My goodness.
And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Grounded to short. Espinosa's there. On to first, and Scherzer's on a roll now, 2 away. Shane Victorino into the box here in the top of the second, looking to keep this inning going. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Here's a high pop-up. Scherzer just to the right of the mound. And that retires the side. Bryce Harper strides into the box now to lead off the home half of the second inning.
Right fielder, Bryce Harper.
And here's a sinker that causes him to back away as that just about got him.
Yeah, he's letting these guys know early on. He's not going to be afraid to work inside. That'll be something they'll need to think about.
Lester into his motion. Here it is on 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Swinging away, and now the count will be 3-1. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Swing, strike 2. And the sinking fastball called strike 3, and that's out number 1. Ryan Zimmerman steps in. He'll get his first shot at it here. Swing and a miss on a pitch that wound up hitting him. It's 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
This is the thing that's so impressive about this guy. He'll show you that good breaking ball, but then he'll run that fastball up the ladder at 92, 93.
And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Daniel Murphy takes his first shot here with the runner at first now and 1 away.
Daniel Murphy.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Again to first. But he's back in safely. Bottom of the second here with no score. A double play ball to second. 4. Zobrist is there. The tag, and he is out. Back to Rizzo, and they get out of it here. A double play to retire the side. Kyle Schwarber leads it off here. Bottom third of the order set to go here in the third.
Well, he's faced the minimum so far, and obviously it's still early, but they need to get something going because you can't let this guy settle in out there.
Scherzer gets the sign. Here's the 0-1. Drilled right back up the middle. And a base hit now, as that's how the third inning gets underway. Addison Russell stands in.
Shortstop. Addison.
And now a stoppage here as it looks like a balk has been called. And indeed, they're going to say he never came fully set before starting for the plate. Looked like he was swinging no matter what that time as he goes way out of the zone at that offering. It's 0-1. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2. And the fastball is off his glove, and it gets away. But fortunately here, no advance. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. The pitcher, John Lester, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here.
Textbook sack situation here, guys.
Chop foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. And I believe perhaps a balk has been called here. Yes, it has. And that's going to move the runner up to third now with still just 1 away. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Hit down the third base line. Rendon is there. Only play will be to first as we'll see our first run score here as this is a 1-0 ball game. Dexter Fowler bats now and will try to start over with the bases empty and 2 away following the RBI ground out.
And all he's looking for right now is a pitch that he can drive somewhere. You got to get on base and preferably in scoring position, so maybe he can get his teammates to drive him in.
Murphy is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Leading off the inning, Wilson Ramos, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit high in the air down the right field line. Hayward coming on. He tracks it down. A nice running play, and there's 1 away. Danny Espinosa steps in now.
Danny Espinosa.
Now a swing and a weak little line drive over to first. And Rizzo won't get to this one. It's a fair ball. Max Scherzer comes to the plate, possibly receiving a bunt sign in order to stay out of the double play. And now a balk has been called here as he came to the plate too quickly. And you can forget about that double play now as the runner moves into scoring position with one away. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Push to the right side. But taken in over at first for the second out, as that might have been extra bases if it were 3 feet higher. So stepping in, Michael Taylor, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Chop foul at the plate, strike one. 0-1, here it comes. Fly ball into straightaway left. Victorino giving chase, and that ends the inning. Jason Hayward is ready here as we begin the top of the fourth.
Right fielder, Jason.
Scherzer into the windup. First pitch on its way. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. 2-0 count. Here it comes. Late swing on the hitter's count. Still a good count for him now, however, at 2-1. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth. Chris Bryant is into the box for his second appearance. 0 for 1 with a flyout. And not the greatest of starts to the at-bat as he reaches for one out of the zone for strike one. Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4.
First baseman number 4.
Now at the plate, Anthony Rizzo. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. That evens it up 1-1. Chopped foul right at home plate. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. 1 run, just 1 hit. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. Leading off the inning, Ben Revere, and they'll need him to get something going here.
You know, guys, I love a guy like this leading off an inning for you. He makes good contact and he can run.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Fly ball out toward left center field. Fowler has a read on it. Oh, no, he missed it. Anthony Rendon is at the plate now. Flied out in his first at-bat. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. No one out with a runner at second. A ball hit hard to the left side. But quick reactions at the hot corner take away a hit, and there's one gone. So a runner aboard at second here with one away. And that'll bring in a dangerous hitter indeed in the form of Bryce Harper. I had him lunging at that one out of the zone, and that's strike 1. And he lays off for ball 1. One out and a runner on second base. Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. Victorino will get there with ease as he puts it away for out number 2. Ryan Zimmerman will dig in. He singled his first time around.
And they take another single right here, too, no doubt. Runner in scoring position, so any ball into the outfield probably gets him home.
Russell's got it. Throw on to first, and that error won't come back to haunt him after all as the inning is over. Ben Zobrist heads for the box to start off the 5th in this one.
Second baseman, Ben Zobrist.
Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in 2 that time. And he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first out. So the bases are empty with one man gone. And here's the versatile outfielder, Shane Victorino. Into the seats, 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. 1 run, just 1 hit, 1 error for the Cubs to this point. Chopped foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
On 0-2, if that's a curveball, a changeup, a sinker, then maybe you get a guy to chase. But it's much easier to lay off a pitch down there when it's a straight fastball.
Hit hard up the middle. And that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit. Kyle Schwarber strides in after getting a base hit and later scoring the first time around. And now a balk has been called here as he came to the plate too quickly. And you can forget about that double play now as the runner moves into scoring position with 1 away. To short. Espinosa's up with it. Throw gets him, 2 down. Addison Russell is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go along with hitting, and you have to accept that it's going to happen sometime.
Hit to short. Throw got him by a step. Would have been a run if he'd beat it out, but the inning is over. Leading off the inning, Daniel Murphy, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
Hit out towards second. And a throw on by Zobrist gets him at first for out number 1. Wilson Ramos is into the box for his second appearance. 0 for 1 with a flyout. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Lester has his target. Here he comes 0-1. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. Played on the backhand. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone in the home 5th. Digging in to try it again, Danny Espinosa. He singled his last time up. First pitch on its way. And a foul pop behind the plate. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. John Lester gets the call to bat for himself with his guys up a run here in the 6th inning.
You gotta love a manager that lets his pitchers contribute to their own cause. He's got the lead right here, so don't fix it if it ain't broke.
short, hit hard. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth. Dexter Fowler will stand in now. He's struck out and flied out, 0 for 2 thus far. And he gives this a pretty good ride that time, but that's going to be up amongst the crowd, a foul ball. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Hard hit ball to second. Murphy's got it. And the 6th inning is progressing quickly here. Now 2 away. Jason Hayward will try it again. 0 for 2 with a fly out and a ground ball thus far.
Well, guys, if you split the difference between the fly ball and the grounder he's put in play, you've got a nice line drive. So maybe we'll witness that right here.
Smoke the other way. High and deep to left. Taylor looks up, and goodbye. This one ain't coming back.
Now batting, third baseman.
A solo shot that time off the bat of Jason Hayward. As the Cubs are out in front now 2-0. Rendon has it. And a close play at the bag, but a good stretch by the first baseman got the out, and the inning is over. Max Scherzer gets things started here in the 6th for the hometown team.
And in a pretty close game so far, they'd love to see this guy get on base so they can get a rally started to get back in this thing.
And there's the good fastball from Lester as he jumps ahead. No balls and a strike. Not too many strikeouts on the ledger for him so far, but it hasn't really mattered.
Yeah, I think ideally you'd like to see him miss a few more bats, but as long as you're keeping guys off balance and you're letting your defense help you, you don't need to strike a ton of guys out to be successful.
Michael Taylor will step in now. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. Lester sets. Here comes the first pitch. Out in front of it, strike 1. Here's the 0-1. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. Swing and a miss on the sinker, and it's 1-2. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Snap throw from the catcher, and he saw it coming that time. Back in standing. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he's retired, 1 away. On to first, a double play. Ben Revere steps in. He was able to reach base thanks to an error in his last at-bat.
Yeah, still looking for his first hit of the game, so let's see if he can come through with that one right here.
And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Left side. Russell gets to it. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first. Anthony Rendon will take another shot here. He's flied out and lined out in 2 trips.
Well, 0 for 2, but he's taken some decent hacks. Could see a better result in this at-bat.
And here's a ball hit in the air. And that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Bryce Harper strides in now, and we'll see if he can come through with 2 on and 2 out here in the 6th. No contact on the sinker there, and he's behind 0-1. And it's quickly 0-2. 2 down, runners at first and second. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. Has to be thinking strikeout here. Hits this one hard the other way. Zobrist has it, and he is out on the tag. Welcome back to South Florida. Getting set for the 7th now with the Cubs out in front. And before the inning gets underway, let's get a look at our game summary to this point.
Leading off for the Cubs,
Anthony Rizzo is set to get us started for the late innings of this one.
Rizzo.
Sliced hard on the ground. Gloved by Murphy. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
The second baseman, number 18.
Ben Zobrist will try things again. He's grounded out and lined out in 2 trips.
Yeah, he got solid contact on that line out, but it just didn't work out. In this game, you have to trust your approach. Eventually, it's going to pay off.
On to first, and it's a quick start to the 7th, as now there are 2 away.
Shane Victorino.
Sent out to straightaway center field. Revere is under it, and that's the 3rd out.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the traditional 7th inning stretch.
Ryan Zimmerman will dig in here. 1 for 2. He's singled and
Leading
grounded
off for
out
the
so
Nationals.
far.
Yeah, putting the ball in
First
play.
baseman,
Sometimes that's half the
Ryan
battle.
Zimmerman.
This is line to left, but he'll hardly need to move out there in left, as this is hauled in for the 1st out. Now batting, Daniel Murphy. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Flipped out the other way toward short. And an easy play out there as this is taken for the 2nd out.
Now batting,
Wilson Ramos stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. Yet again, another first pitch strike.
And it's a big reason of why he's having the success he is. You establish the count in your favor.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Kyle Schwarber comes to the plate, and he'll start us off in the
leading
8th.
off for the Cubs, the catcher.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Grounded up the first baseline. Fielded cleanly by Zimmerman, and he'll take this to the bag. 3 unassisted for the 1st
Now
out.
batting, shortstop.
Addison Russell
Addison
will dig in for the 3rd
Russell.
time now. He's struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
He's done a really good job of kind of getting ahead of hitters here by throwing first pitch strikes to 70% of the batters he's faced, and that's why he's doing so well.
And that is through into center field for a 1-out single. John Lester comes to the plate, possibly receiving a bunt sign in order to stay out of the double play. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Pulled toward right center field. After it is Revere, and that's the 2nd out of the inning. Dexter Fowler will stand in, and they've done a good job keeping him off base at the top of the lineup. He's 0 for 3 thus far. And now a stoppage here as a balk has been called, and that could wind up being a costly one as it'll move that base runner into scoring position now with 2 away. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. High and deep to right. Back goes Harper, and this one is gone. A home run.
Now batting,
A 2-run blast to straightaway right field, and with it the Cubs have moved out in front now 4-0. Pretty well hit deep down the line in right, but that's back into the seats. Foul. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. And he comes up empty there on a pitch in the dirt and falls behind now 1-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Danny Espinoza will stand in. He's singled and popped out in his first 2 at-bats. Trey Turner will try and get his club back into it here as he'll pinch hit to lead off the home half of the 8th. Line drive to center field, and that's going to be a base hit. So a great job off the bench as he's aboard to kick off their half of the inning. Max Scherzer steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far.
Scherzer.
First offering on its way. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Victorino is in pursuit, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning. Michael Taylor stands into the box. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And now a stoppage as a balk has been called here. He never came set that time, and that's going to cut this deficit a little closer. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
You can't afford to be doing that when you're playing catch-up.
Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And that's going to land foul. A runner at second, nobody out. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. He'll throw down to first, 1 away. Ben Revere comes forward now, and he's got to get on base any way he can with that possible tying run standing behind him in the on-deck circle. Runner's on his way to third. Line drive, base hit left field. Tried to make it home when he shouldn't have, and now they've got him hung up. And he is in there. Anthony Rendon gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. Fouled straight back. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. A little bouncer. That winds up foul for the second strike. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Towards second, Zobrist is there, and he is out at second base. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that'll bring in a dangerous hitter indeed in the form of Bryce Harper. First pitch coming, here it is. Tap foul at home plate. Liner towards second, and that'll make him 1 for 4 in this one. Ryan Zimmerman steps in for a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th.
Yeah, this is a huge moment in this ball game, Matt. I mean, you might be looking at this at-bat when it's all over as one of the turning points in this game.
2 men are on with 2 men out. And this pitch hits him, but it does so after he swings through it. A bizarre sequence there. It's 0-2. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. And another foul ball. Two down, runners at first and second. Good changeup in the dirt, strike 3. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. striding in to start the ninth, Chris Bryant, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. Jonathan Papelbon come on now to start the ninth inning as he looks to keep this deficit right where it is for the bottom of the ninth. Hit hard towards center, and there's a base hit, and this could wind up as an important insurance strike here as the leadoff man's aboard to start the ninth. Anthony Rizzo will stand in now, hoping to get on track as they've been able to neutralize his power out of the cleanup spot. 0 for 3 thus far.
Well, guys, it just hasn't been his day.
Oh, hold on here. Well hit into deep left center, and I don't think this one's coming back. No siree. This one is gone.
The second baseman, number 18.
A two-run shot off the bat of Anthony Rizzo as they open it up to 6-2 now. Ben Zobrist stands in as he looks at ball one here. Papelbon comes set. Here it comes on 1-0. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Taylor has it in his tracks, and that's the first out of the inning. Into the box now, Shane Victorino. He'll swing it from the left side right here. Swing and a miss on a ball in the dirt, and it's strike one. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate. On a hole now as he swings and misses at a pitch in the dirt, and it's 1-2 now. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that's in for a base hit. He's 2 for 4 now. Kyle Schwarber gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. Swing and a ball hit fairly well, heading high and deep toward right center. On the move is Harper. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Addison Russell steps in. He scored after reaching on a single his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball one. Good splitter there, and it's even at 1-1. A runner on first with 2 away. 1-2. Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. On the ground to the left side. Fielded by Rendon. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Leading off the inning, Daniel Murphy, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Well, you're facing a pretty big deficit in this game, so they need to start clawing their way back.
Hector Rondon is on now to try to close things down here in the ninth.
Number 56, Hector Rondon.
Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And a rather easy first out. Wilson Ramos will stand in, needing to do something here to get on base as they're down to their final 2 outs.
Yeah, and you just can't worry about the score right here. You just got to be able to string together a couple of base runners and take it 1 pitch at a time, 1 runner at a time.
But right at the shortstop for the second out.
Shortstop, Trey Turner.
Trey Turner is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike.
These guys would like to at least get someone on base here in this bottom of the ninth. Got to make them sweat a little.
And this is in the air to right, and this should do it. Hayward moves over, makes the catch, and that's the ball game. Well, the bats were certainly working in this one, but out of everybody, I'd say this man most deserves to be our top player of the game.
Yeah, and I think we probably could have given this award to 3 or 4 different people, but you definitely can't overlook his contribution.
He really played a great ball game.
On base. The winning pitcher is John Lester. His record is now 1-0. The loss goes to Max Scherzer. He falls to 0-2. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 1 minute. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.